Premier League is back after some European fixtures, and it is Matchday 32. We're coming to the end. The title race is slowly but surely falling out of Arsenal's hands as they dropped points last week again. The relegation battle is heating up. Leeds are conceding 5 goals per game. Bournemouth are looking like they could stay up. I also have a shocking, whilst hilarious story to tell about Everton later on in this video. This is my Game Week 32 predictions. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you are new to the channel, I really appreciate if you could subscribe. We're so close to 5,000 subscribers. Arsenal versus Southampton, top versus bottom. Southampton did manage to get a point off Arsenal in the reverse fixture, but can you really see them doing anything in this game? They've been terrible in recent weeks. But you could also argue the same for Arsenal, who haven't been at their best recently. In their last 2 games, they led the game 2-0, and then both games ended up being a draw. Frustrating for Arsenal fans in their hopes of lifting the Premier League title for the first time in almost 20 years. I do think they will bounce back and pick up 3 points versus the Saints. They're going to win this game 2-0. Southampton will not be coming back, as Arsenal will win 2-0 thanks to goals from Odegaard and Saka. Fulham versus Leeds. Leeds broke their own club history on Monday, and not in a good way. They became the first Leeds side to concede 5 goals in consecutive home matches. One thing's for sure, they will not be taking a picture, framing it and putting it up on the wall of history, because that is just embarrassing. It looks now that Leeds will be playing their football in the Championship next season. Fulham have dropped off in recent weeks. They've picked up some poor results, and that probably is due to the fact Mitrovic has been suspended and probably won't be back anytime soon. Even with Fulham's drop off and their lack of their main striker, I still think they're going to beat this Leeds side. They're going to win this game 2-1 thanks to goals from Andres Pereira and Solomon. Crystal Palace versus Everton. I alluded to this in the intro, but yesterday Everton played a behind closed doors friendly where they played a team in the 6th division of English football and they lost 1-0. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has played 11 times for England. He also played in this match and went scoreless. Established internationals like Yerry Mina, Nathan Patterson, Connor Cody all just conceded to a player that probably had to go work down in the local pub after the match. Everton are a big club that deserve to be playing in the Premier League, not the Championship. They should not be losing to a team in the 6th division of English football. That is a disgrace. They're going to lose this game 1-0 thanks to a goal from Michael Olise. Liverpool versus Nottingham Forrest. Liverpool actually won a game away from home against a team battling relegation. You don't see that much this season. In true Liverpool fashion this season, they've gone and scored all their goals in the one game. They beat Man United 7-0 and then didn't score versus Bournemouth the following week. So after scoring 6 versus Leeds, are they going to go scoreless against Nottingham Forest? Trent Alexander-Arnold as an inverted fullback worked beautifully versus Leeds. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue on that form versus Nottingham Forest. I think Liverpool will continue their goal scoring form, but of course they will end up leaking a goal. This game is going to be a 3-1 win. Goals will come from Diogo Jota, Darwin Nunez and Cody Gakpo. Brentford versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa absolutely demolished Newcastle last week and looked like they're going to be playing European football next season. And a lot of credit has to go to Unai Emery, but I don't know why everyone's overreacting to a certain extent. This Aston Villa squad deserves to be in Europe. They should be competing for it every single season. It was just how bad of a job Steven Gerrard did. Ollie Watkins is on absolute fire. He has the same amount of Premier League goals as Ballon d'Or Marcus Rashford, but you won't hear anyone talking about that. Brentford have fallen off a little bit recently, but they've been a very good team this season, especially at home, and I do think they are going to end Aston Villa's 5-game winning streak in a 1-1 draw. Leicester versus Wolves. Both teams in a relegation fight, but Leicester don't look up for the fight. I do think they are going to be going down, despite the fact they won the Premier League 7 years ago. It truly is just a sad downfall to see what's happened to Leicester. They were only winning the FA Cup 2 years ago. Now it looks like they're going to be playing in the Championship, playing Preston away. There's the incredible story of Jamie Vardy, how he only went professional at 26, from non-league football all the ways to the Premier League. Well, with the way Leicester are going, he's going non-league football, the Premier League, and all the ways back down. Wolves are going to win this game 2-0 thanks to a goal from Daniel Podence and a second Premier League goal for Wolves for Diego Costa. Newcastle versus Spurs. Both teams with poor results last week. Both teams losing. Both teams conceding 3 goals. Both teams battling for top 4. On paper, this game is very exciting. Both teams are desperate for a win in their battle for top 4. They're battling against each other. It's a huge game for both clubs, but I just feel like it's going to be very dull. I think this game is going to be a 0-0 draw, sharing the points between the two clubs and giving hope for teams below them that they can get top 4. Bournemouth versus West Ham. Both teams got results last week, beating the 2 teams from North London. Bournemouth beating Spurs in the final minute and West Ham getting a point off Arsenal. Both teams are also just about beginning to escape the relegation battle, as Bournemouth are 5 points clear and West Ham are 4, but they could easily be dragged back into it. I don't know about West Ham staying up, but Bournemouth, they have really impressed me in the last couple of weeks, and I do think they will be playing Premier League football next season. This game is going to be huge in the Cherry survival, as they're going to win this game 2-1, pick up 3 points, and now surely look like they will be playing in the Premier League next year. So that was my Game Week 32 Premier League predictions. Let me know what you thought of them in the comments, and let me know your Game Week 32 Premier League predictions in the comments. 2 games were postponed due to FA Cup fixtures, so they will be played at a later date, so only 8 predictions this week. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one.